Hello and welcome to Chatter Hoochee. I'm Matt.
And I'm George. And this week, we are talking about a whole bunch of stuff.
A whole bunch of stuff.
A whole bunch of stuff. Do you know what, Matt? I'm actually really proud because you remembered to say your name this time.
Do you know what? I really had to think about it.
Every week, Matt will go, "Welcome to Chatter Hoochee," and then that's it. and every week I'm like, "Matt, you have to say your name." And he's like, "Yeah, no, God, do it again."
I did forget sometimes.
So, if we can join me in a round of applause to Matt for remembering his name.
Starting the show off well. Look at that.
Yes. Okay, come on then. We have been in suspense for 7 whole long days and long nights. What is your hot take?
So,
Can I just say as well, he hasn't even told me or producer Mia. This is the big secret reveal for everyone.
I've nearly done it so many times though. But okay, I feel like this has been really egged up. But I don't know if this is Okay, I'm just gonna say it.
Get on with it.
Brad Paisley.
Uh-huh.
I think his music is better when he's featured on tracks compared to his own.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's your big hot take.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that not good enough?
Okay, well, back yourself then.
I think his songs are better when he's with someone else.
Like what?
Whiskey Lullaby is with someone else.
Okay, going back into the archives there.
The song with the song with Post Malone is better because it's a collab. Is
that Mexico?
No, it's
Would you hide my gun? Oh no, that's...
Wait, is he on the Post Malone? Yeah, he's on the Post Malone
album.
He
is on the Post Malone album. Producer Mia. Goes Without Saying is his one with...
Goes Without Saying. It goes without saying. She ain't coming back. That one. That's a great song. But it's so much better than his own music. I'm sorry. He's on Kane Brown's new album.
What does he sing with Kane Brown?
Things We Don't Quit. Something like that. Things We Quit. Something like that.
I feel like this is a niche hot take rather than a big hot take.
Do you know what, right?
It's not a hot take. It's a lukewarm take.
It's a lukewarm. It's a Combs take. I was driving into town. I was driving into town and I thought, do you know what? Brad Paisley's music is so much better when he's with someone else. Like, I just thought of that to myself. I just thought, do you know what? Yeah, it is. I've convinced myself. But I'm like, I don't. Do you know what I mean? I don't rush to listen to Brad Paisley.
No, I don't either. But were you there for his Saturday night headline slot last year at C2C?
Yeah, and I could not get into it.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. I've really started it off with a bad note, haven't I?
Okay, well, I thought his headline slot was great.
I mean, yeah, it was good, but I don't know, I just wasn't... Hey, look, I'm not a huge Brad Paisley fan. I can appreciate him. I think his music...
Producer Mia, what are the top songs for Paisley on Spotify? I can't think of any Brad Paisley song.
Exactly. Whiskey Lullaby, there you go.
And Goes Without Saying.
What's the one that he's called? Is it I Love Country Music or something? Mud on the Tires, yeah. He's got a song, I Love Country Music. That one. I can't remember how it goes.
He's everything. Maybe we're just not Paisley fans.
Maybe we're just not, and I'm sorry. But I just thought of it the other day, and I think I probably was listening to Goes Without Saying. I thought, do you know what? He sounds so much better when he's with someone else.
Yeah, fair enough. I feel like he's an old school country boy, though, isn't he? He's for the old school people who complain every year about the C2C lineup because it's not
so true.
Enough.
So true.
That's who he's for. Okay.
I'm sorry, I've ruined everyone's evenings.
Right. I don't know where to go from here. I think that's the end. The podcast episode is called Matt's Hot Take that is actually lukewarm.
You've been listening to Chatter Hoochee.
Right. Well, let's spice it up a bit. All right. Let's go back to something that we've been covering every week diligently, doing our bit for the fans. Riley Green.
I'm not buying it.
Right. So Riley Green was on a podcast called In the Blind.
In the Blind
podcast, I think. And he was asked about his relationship status, and he said, single. That was an easy one. And they pushed him and they said, how single? And he said, pretty damn.
Well, didn't Megan say she was single AF?
Mm.
So
Sounds like some media training.
didn't he also say that he thinks Megan Maroney's really talented? I
Yeah,
think I
well,
read
I
that.
mean, that's not new information.
Well, exactly. And what if in other news, water is wet? Like, come on, Riley, like what are you giving us there?
No, you're a
Like that.
songwriter. Like, be more original.
Yeah, like give me something. But it's all crap, right? I
No,
just
did you see though? Someone commented, like I think Country Corner or something posted like the update. Someone's commented like, "Don't mean you ain't fucking."
it's so true though.
So true. They might just have not put a label on it, and technically he's not lying.
Hey, look, it's whatever works for them, right?
Yeah, and oh no, I was gonna say something rude then.
Riley, who you shagging? That's all we want to know. Like, do you know
I
what
was
I
gonna
mean?
say he didn't say what she was talented at. I hate myself a
Oh.
little bit for that. Sorry, Megan. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Meg, but come on. Come on, something's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it a media stunt? We ask it every week. Who knows?
I don't know. But I'm like I said, I'm here for it, but I'm kind of getting bored of it now. I
I
just
was
want them
just
to
gonna
like
say, like, are we getting to the point now where it's a bit like, come clean or shut up?
it's so true. The story runs for 2 weeks and that's it. Like we
Yeah.
need to know by the third week
The
what's going
attention
on.
span. We haven't got it, all right? It's not
Exactly,
lasting.
exactly. But okay, that's fine. We can live with that, Riley. If that's what you want to do, then fine. Play your game. I'm bored.
Yeah, play a game. I don't want to play anymore. I'm gonna find a new game.
I'm gonna find a new ball. I'm gonna bring my own ball in this time.
I don't know how that applies here. You're
It
gonna
was just because at school there'd be football, and if someone didn't make you want to, well, like want you
no,
wouldn't let
I
you
no,
play,
I understood the reference. I just don't. You don't have to explain the metaphor to me.
I'm gonna
But
bring
like,
my own ball in, basically.
what? Yeah, what is your ball gonna be? You're gonna find a new Mega Maroney,
Well, no, we're gonna. Well, I don't know.
or you're
Why?
gonna bring your own gossip?
Maybe we start. No, let's not do that.
I feel like
But
there's a hole in the analogy, so let's move on. Eric Church. Eric
Eric
Church's
Church,
bar Chiefs has just done the most iconic thing. Have you seen this, Matt?
I have now.
So, obviously, Chiefs is the venue of Morgan Wallen's latest misdemeanor, which was allegedly. Oh no, we don't have to say allegedly anymore, do we? He did it. He admitted to it.
He
He's
said he was
doing
guilty.
some time for it.
Mm,
He threw the chair off the sixth story, seventh story, whatever.
something like
High. He
that.
was high up. He threw the chair. Anyway, that's not the point. Chiefs, the bar where it happened, is now releasing a cocktail called the Chair, which will set you back a small $19 and is raspberry vodka, raspberry liqueur, lemonade, and a splash of soda.
Not like a hard crash of soda. It's
No,
it's only a
just
splash.
a splash. And it looks like it comes in a red cup with a little chair on it.
Hey, look, at least I don't have to do a joke, right? That's what we like. That sounds quite nice, though.
It sounds delicious. Me and producer Mia were saying earlier, it sounds like a recipe for a hangover.
Or recipe for disaster. Maybe it will. Maybe at some point, I'm not condoning violence, but surely at some point they're gonna have to close Broadway and like I don't know, do your best Morgan Wallen, and they'll start paying. People start paying to like throw a chair off the top of that bar.
I mean, it's Broadway. Anything could happen on Broadway.
So true, so true. But yeah, that sounds nice. Maybe I'll try it.
I'd be all over that.
Should we do that next time we're in the same room? We should make this.
Make a chair.
Well, if you're good at woodwork, then crack on. But I was up for making the cocktail, to be honest.
And there we go, the first dad joke of the evening.
How was you going to make a chair?
Moving on. Right, this is so silly and so small, but so funny. Did you see the video? I sent it to you actually.
You sent it to me.
Oh my God. Bailey Zimmerman. Poor Bailey Zimmerman. He can't catch
Yeah.
a break, can he, poor lad? He was slated for his performance down at Crash My Player for Luke Bryan's festival. I mean, to be fair, it was shocking, but not according to Morgan. What was it, Morgan Wallen?
Yes,
commented
Morgan Wallen
like,
said he didn't sound that bad.
"Oh, you sound great, mate." Even Bailey Zimmerman commented like, "Not my finest work."
Yeah, he's like, no, don't gas me up.
Anyway, Bailey was performing, I don't know, a show somewhere, and he must have like stepped on the mic stand because he like
Mm.
leans in to sing, and then he steps away, and then he steps back to sing again. But the mic like wobbles and fully like smashes him in the teeth.
I mean, it's hilarious. It is hilarious, and we love the realness of that.
Yeah,
And I did say to you that cost £1 million to do that because allegedly that's how much it costs to hire Bailey Zimmerman for a festival hour set, which
yeah,
is craziness.
a £1 million smash in the teeth. Love that for
It'll cost
BZ.
him more than that to get his teeth sorted as well after
Oh
that.
yeah. Kit Moore. So Kit Moore's album just came out.
Yeah,
I think the whole album is called Solitary Tracks.
yeah.
Big Kit Moore fan. How do you feel about Kit Moore?
I'm kind of like a loose Kit Moore fan. Like I've listened to like a few tracks like when he brings singles out, but I'm not really someone who's invested really in a Kit Moore album as yet.
Okay. I
He's huge here though, right? Like people love him in the UK.
I would love to know the day where you become an invested Kit Moore fan because it's a great place to be.
Is this the day as well that I become an invested Muscadine Bloodline fan?
Yeah. Has that not happened yet?
To be fair, I did text you, didn't I? And I said, look, I've invested some time. I've been in the car. I have listened to the album, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Why don't you believe me? I said to you, and I listed a few songs that I can't remember what I said, but
And
I said
herein
to
lies
you,
the problem. Okay.
um,
Kit Moore. Right. I saw
yeah,
Kit Moore 2 years ago, 2023 in
mm,
Birmingham. Do you know what? Me and my brother were there and we were chatting to this couple, and this woman, she might be a lovely lady, right? But she was one of those who was like just big time bragger about all the like artists that she'd seen, all the concerts she'd been
oh,
to, all the like who she saw before they were famous, blah 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 blah. She was down in the pints with her hubby. She fell asleep standing up.
stop it.
She didn't see any of Kit Moore's performance.
Oh,
You know how they've got like the pillars?
yeah,
You know, we were both at Kelsea Ballerini, weren't we, at Birmingham?
yeah,
So we were there, and they've got like the pillars just before you go into the rafters. She
mm.
propped herself up against that, and she slept through the entire of Kit Moore's performance standing up.
How and why? Why do people do it to themselves that they just get so drunk that they just miss the whole? What a waste of money and what a waste of an experience.
Yeah,
Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, as we all know, and we talk about frequently, my Ashley McBride experience last year, but at least I had my eyes open.
So true. You had your eyes
Okay,
open.
so Solitary Tracks is
Yeah.
going in a new sound, kind of, for Kit Moore. And he talks about in an interview from the CMA Awards, I think, where the first part is kind of one vibe and the second part is a new vibe. Um, I just want to talk about the title track, Solitary Tracks.
Mm.
I had it on in the car today and I was like, I really want to talk about this on the podcast today. It feels like, oh, so it's got like just like a nice, right?
Summer
Cowboy
day.
song. Yeah.
There's a steel blue owl shining in your eyes,
Kip's gorgeous voice.
like red blood.
And when we get to the chorus,
I'm a loose rain, honey, don't hold me back.
bear with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a lone wolf, baby, make a shot.
Okay, you ready? It's coming. Come on. When he does that first, like, just looking for something that you're never gonna find.
See, like it is good and it's got that power. What I don't is we can probably say this before as we always do, but there's so many artists that don't get a looking when you look at like CMAs and that kind of stuff. And there's artists out there like Kit Moore who has this huge fan base in the UK, brings out music like that, and doesn't get a look in.
No, he did. He got an international recognition award.
Yeah,
But like
in
main
terms,
main awards, yeah,
yeah,
no chance. And
yeah,
and yeah, but that song, I was like envisaging, it was cinematic. It was like lone cowboy out on the field.
what you doing there? Is that gears? Is it?
That's the gear on the horse. No, that's me. That's me reins.
Okay, if that's what you say.
I haven't ridden many horses.
No, no, I can tell. Looks like you're riding a bike, mate. You're revving.
What do you do? Oh yeah, what am I doing?
Look like
Anyway,
you're on a pogo stick, whatever you call it. Like,
right, no, I'm setting my scene for you. It's like
sorry.
it's sunrise. It's on
Mm,
the ranch. They're out in the fields,
mm.
and Kit Moore's just on his horse. He's got his Stetson on. I don't actually know if I've ever seen Kit Moore in a Stetson, but he's in it. He's in it today.
He's in it.
He's a bit grubby. He's like wiping a bead of sweat off his. It's kind of turning into a Diet Coke advert, actually. But but then he comes in with that, and he's just like galloping.
Do you know what? That's exactly how he wrote it the first time round.
Yeah. Honestly, put the song on, you'll see it. You'll see it. It's very like
Okay.
Yellowstone montage, I think.
Yeah, okay. I love that. I love that. And do you know what? I will listen to it now in a different way when I do listen to it.
Yeah.
So, we've got a new bar on Broadway because a week doesn't go by in Nashville without a brand new bar on Broadway opened up by a cracking country star. This time it's Jelly Roll. He's announced the new opening of Good Night Nashville, which I kind of like it. And
Yeah.
that's kind of encouraging everyone to kind of be like, right, you got to come here to finish the night, right? That's how I see it.
Yeah. You're gonna go for a couple of chairs at Chiefs and wind up saying goodnight at Goodnight
Yes.
Nashville.
Yes, so hopefully it'll be the place where everyone wants to end the night. Jelly Roll opening is probably a good statement because obviously his kind of rep is just increasing day by day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Um, apart from the fact that he's not coming over here for the Post Malone shows, but what it is what it is. We'll move on.
This comes not long after Riley Green opened his duck blind, right? And I do worry for the social lives of these bar owners because if Riley Green isn't playing or out on tour, I feel like he's at his bar.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I mean, where are they finding all the space for all these bars as well? By the way,
Yeah,
it's one in, one out.
honestly. So who have we got on Broadway at the minute?
So, Friends in Low Places is obviously a new one. Garth Brooks. We got Casa Rosa, which is Miranda Lambert's, which is specialising in Tex-Mex food. Yeah, went in there. It was good fun. Oh, Red, Blake Shelton, which was a strong favourite. Dierks Bentley, Whiskey Row, which is obviously known for Whiskey Jam, the famous Whiskey Jam night, a Thursday night in Nashville. Luke Bryan's 32 Bridge, Jason Aldean's, Bell Bottoms Up, Lainey Wilson. The list goes on.
There's so many of them.
So many. I mean, Morgan Wallen and Luke Combs have also joined the club, shall I say, recently as well.
Oh, Luke Combs has one too.
Category 10 is what it's
Category
called.
10, yes, he does.
Yeah, so it's in
With
conjunction with the
like kind
Opry.
of round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In conjunction with the Opry, and they have a nice mega stage in there, and it's
Sorry,
perfect for shows.
a nice mega stage.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, nice mega stage that.
it's proper mega.
Nice
No,
mega stage.
it is. It's a proper stage, it is, mate.
Proper
I don't know what it
stage
was.
geezer. Yeah, so
Yeah.
everyone has a bar on Broadway. I wonder what you have to get to warrant opening a bar. Like, do you just have to have £1 million?
I think just one,
Just
1 million.
1
I think
million.
there must be some kind of level of like reputation and like likeness by the public, I guess.
Because it's not the bar, it's the name that people are going for. Like, people don't care about what's going on in Lainey Wilson's bar. They're going because it's Lainey Wilson's bar.
Exactly. But obviously there's a group in Nashville, like a management group essentially, that do manage a lot of these bars together. So
Right.
maybe it's a case of like I think for example I can't remember what the exact kind of who they look after. So but Laney's and Luke, Dierks Bentley, Miranda Lambert, they're all owned by the same person essentially. And because a lot of the artists that play in those bars will do the rounds and they'll kind of do the rounds in all those bars in kind of like a round robin type thing. So I don't know if it's a case of there's a space opening, like so Laney moved into where Florida Georgia Lines used to be.
Yeah.
After that closed down and very quickly that moved in, but that's all owned by the same group.
So Lainey Wilson doesn't actually own the bar.
Um, I don't. There must be some kind of input that she's put into that in terms of financial, surely.
Surely.
Or it's just a case of going, right, who's going to go next then?
Yeah.
And
I think
it's
there's a
like,
waiting
right,
list.
Laney's quite popular at the moment. Let's get her in there before. Do you know what I mean?
Imagine.
Maybe
Like,
it's that sort of thing. I don't know.
imagine you have to like call them. You're like, hi, like, who's not got one? Bailey Zimmerman. Like, I'm Bailey Zimmerman. I want a bar on Broadway. And they're like, oh, Bailey, we're all full at the minute. We'll put you on the waiting list. I'll give you a call as soon as there's space.
Yeah, it's like ringing for like a doctor's appointment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like your call is very important to us.
You are 33rd in the queue.
What is it? You want Margaritaville? No chance, mate. But
So,
yeah,
best of luck to Jelly Roll and Goodnight Nashville. That is the latest
yes,
place to hit on Broadway if you are heading out to Nash and you want an artist bar to go to. Do you know my
absolutely.
favorite bar on Broadway? I mean, I haven't been to Broadway for 6 years,
Mm,
7 years this summer.
with you.
But it was like the Mellow Marshmallow or the Mellow Mushroom or something right at the top
Okay.
near the Bridgestone Stadium.
Oh
Had a
God.
really nice upstairs rooftop bar. And you could just see out down across the whole of Broadway. It was
Mm,
brilliant.
yeah. It's just such a good place to be. It's not like no other place in the world. Like I've been to
Yeah.
all the places in the world, but you know what I mean. You just know.
It's Nashville, it's Broadway. Okay, have you seen the clips of Kelsea Ballerini's? Obviously, Matt is number one fan, Kelsea Ballerini. I'm not far behind. I'm not hating. Um, but Matt does have pictures of her rotating on his lock screen. So, Matt, show us
It's
your background. What's your background?
it's not there anymore. It's actually my fiance and me. But that was from the last time the
Yeah, she
last time
is. Yeah,
because a friend of ours got front row and literally has you know when there's always someone else in the crowd that has a better phone camera.
yeah.
And luckily enough, we knew that person, and she was taking unbelievable pictures. By the way, it's like it could be a photographer. And then this was from last time
Yeah.
because she's basically like looking at me. So yeah, sorry, carry on.
Anyway, Matt loves Kels. And I don't know where the show was. Do you know where this show was?
Oh no,
I don't know
I
where it
don't
was.
even want to pretend to know.
But anyway, Kelsea Ballerini is obviously
Chicago?
a guest on the
Sorry.
maybe. She's a judge on The Voice, isn't she? And she had someone, did she sing Rolling Up the Welcome Mat at her audition? What?
Penthouse.
Penthouse, that's it. She sang Penthouse as her audition and became part of Kelsey's team. Anyway, Kelsey's out on tour. She's on her show. She literally stops the entire show and like sees this woman. She's called Angie Kay. Sees her Angie Kay or Angie Ray?
Angie Rowe.
Angie Ray. And Angie Kay's someone else, right?
You're thinking of Alexandra Kay.
No, I'm sure Angie Kay is a singer,
Oh no, Angie Kay is. No, you're right. Yeah.
but this is Angie
Yeah,
Ray.
okay. Mm.
Sees her in the crowd, stops the show, and she's like makes a little speech about how she's a judge on The Voice and she felt like she could be in that role because of this one singer. This singer is Angie Ray and she's here tonight. Gets her up on the stage and they just impromptu sing Homecoming
Homecoming
Queen
Queen.
together. And she kills it.
That's so good. Should we do it?
Hey, Homecoming
Homecoming
Queen,
Queen.
why do you lie?
Why somebody's mean.
Where do you hide? And that's it. That's all I got.
That's what if I told you?
Sky would fall.
You missed a line.
Okay.
No, that was good. I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah. Okay, should we
Felt
put out a single?
I felt that. I felt like there was a number one there. I am loving naturally Kelsea Ballerini on The Voice. Obviously watching all of this through TikTok. We were going to mention on last week's show another thing that happened with Kelsea on The Voice was the guy that sung Cody Johnson's "Till You Can't,"
Yes.
and he got his daughter out, who must be what 2, 3 years
Nibble
old.
3, yeah.
And but it was between him and Michael Bublé, wasn't it? I
Yeah,
think.
Buble.
And he was like, who's your favourite singer?" And the girl goes, "Kelsea Ballerini." That one.
That's exactly
And
it.
then he said, "What's your favourite song?" And then she sung, "If You Go Down." And Kelsea Ballerini just started shouting, "I'm going down too," and then ran over
Rano, it was
with
so
these
sweet.
covers. So funny.
Yeah, so
Very cute.
needless
Very
to
cute.
say, he chose Kelsey.
Obviously, I'm naturally, of course you would. Buble is hilarious on there as well,
He did a
by the
little
way.
impromptu country song. Did you see that?
Yeah, he's trying to get down with the old little country now.
Listen, everyone
Obviously,
is because it's where it's at.
so true. I mean, obviously, he brought out that Christmas single with Carly Pearce,
Oh yeah, that's true.
which was surprising. Didn't see that coming. But yes, Kelsey on The Voice. I wish we could watch over her
I
properly.
know. Matt, have you ever blundered in an interview with a
100%.
Can you remember
100%.
any bad ones that you've done?
One that sticks out is calling Tenille Towns Tenille Arts.
Nice.
And I went, "I am so sorry." And she went, "It's fine, it happens all the time." And I went, "Really?" And she went, "Yeah." And I was like, "Fair enough."
Well, 'cause they're both called Tennille and they're both Canadian, right?
Exactly. And, it's, Tenille, I don't think I've heard the name Tenille before I, liked country music
No, and then you're at a festival where there's two of them.
in the same, yeah, it's weird.
I think that's
But
understandable.
it was good. But I don't know, have you?
Recently, yes.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
have.
recently. Just one?
Just one. I was interviewing Gus from Low Gap. If you haven't heard of their music, you must go and check it out. They've got a new song out. Well, I guess it's not that new anymore. But their latest track, If a Song Can Change Your Mind, is phenomenal. So I reached out to them, booked this interview in. They stood me up 3 times. I got PTSD from being on Hinge, but we got there in the end. So we're having a chat, and they wrote a song called Wave, The Wave, something about waves, with Keith Gratis, I think is his name, who is a well-known songwriter who has actually sadly passed away since their song came out. But Keith Gratis has written for people like Randy Houser, Kenny Chesney. And so I'm talking about this in the interview, and instead of saying, "Oh yeah, he's written for Randy Houser, Kenny Chesney," I say Chenny Kesney. And I don't flinch. I don't clock it. I just move on. And you can see Gus is like, yes. Bless him. He's so respectful. He does not tell me that I've just made up a person.
I'm so digging that name.
But now I'm worried that it's like in my head, and
Yeah.
I will never. If I ever meet him, I'll be like, "Oh my God, what's his name? Is it Kenny Chesney or is it Chenny Kesney? I can't remember which one it is."
Okay, so should we do let's do a little, what's the word?
Don't know. What are we about to do?
Activity, quickly.
Okay.
I'm going to say Chenny Kesney, Chenny Kesney, Chenny Kesney. And when I stop, you're going to say Kenny Chesney.
Okay.
Okay. Chenny Kesney, Chenny Kesney, Chenny Kesney, Chenny Kesney.
Kenny Chesney.
There you go, you're fine.
Okay. Fixed. Done.
Fixed. Solved.
Apart from the time I spoke to Harper Grace about butter for 5 holes. I think this tops that one.
I spoke to an artist once about potatoes for 20 minutes, I think, as well. Just like
Was that not Presley Tennant? Didn't we do that together?
we might. Like, to be fair, I think this is another time.
Presley Tennant loves the taters.
They're such a flexible carbohydrate. They really are. They're so versatile.
Today, I put out on my socials that we
Yeah.
were recording the podcast, and did people have any questions for us? Turns out they did not. No, we've had a few questions. So, first one, what's your biggest country hot take?
Biggest country hot take.
Yeah, biggest country hot take.
Oh, Brad Paisley does.
There we go. We've covered it.
Does that count? I don't know. Have you got one? The jelly roll thing still gets me. Still tickles me.
That he'll perform on a P&O cruise after.
Yeah. If it happens, we're flying there. We've got to make it happen.
Absolutely. Get a little private jet.
Mm.
What's your dream country collab?
If I was to write a song,
Yeah, who's singing it?
have you got one? Well, I think. Oh, there's so many names going around in my head right now.
I would like to see
Yeah.
Muscadine Bloodline
Ob- Obviously.
and Ella Langley because I feel like she can rock that real southern drawl that they, like Me on You, they really
Yeah.
go full send on the drawl.
So is that a triple collab?
Well, no, it's Muscadine Bloodline and Ella Langley.
Oh, I was thinking like, who would you collab with?
I think we just established 5 minutes ago that neither of us can sing.
Okay, I'm gonna throw in. Gotta throw in Kelsea Ballerini,
Of course you can.
but maybe with. She's done like a big power girl like collab. She had the Carly Pearce one with Kelly Clarkson was involved as well, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Maybe like Kelsea Ballerini and Tucker Wetmore.
I don't see it.
Do you, do you not?
No.
I do. I can see it. Maybe like a Cowboys Cry 2 Part 2, but like it's slightly
With Tucker
more.
Wetmore.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but a different kind of side to it. I can see it, you know. Or I was gonna say, why haven't Kelsey and Luke Combs done one yet? Like, do
I
you
was
know what I
just
mean?
thinking Luke Combs. But next question. What's the first song you would play someone to introduce them to country music?
Alan Jackson, Chatter Hoochie.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not because this podcast is called Chatter Hoochie. It gets harder than a hoochie coochie.
You just love saying hoochie coochie.
It's so fun.
I
It's my favourite line, I think, from a song.
think I would maybe play Colder Weather.
Oh, that hits me in the feels.
I think I'd do a bit of Colder Weather or Toes, depending on
Ah,
what the vibe was.
if it's sunny or not.
Yeah.
Do you know what line gets me in colder weather is it was one of the last lines where he says something about I know we'll be together again. I know we'll be together and I can't wait till then. Does that sound like that?
Yeah. I can't wait till then.
Yeah, it gets me every time.
I reckon I could do Colder Weather a cappella.
Okay.
No lyrics, no instruments. I reckon I could do it start to finish.
You do it. This is a
And
solo
this is
one.
the next section of the book. Okay, next question.
Sorry.
No, next question.
It's a great song. It's a great song.
Biggest one to watch right now. Cameron Whitcomb.
I was going to say Hannah McFarland.
Hannah Montana.
Yeah, Hannah McFarland.
Hannah McFarlane, Cameron Whitcomb. Yeah, big artist to watch right now. Hannah McFarlane looks a lot like Lauren Watkins.
Yeah, with the like a tint of Kylie Morgan
Yes.
in the eyes.
In the eyes. Behind the eyes. Next question. I need to subscribe to your podcast first to see what subject matter you cover.
Country music.
Country, I know. Well, that's it, babe. You've done it. Completed it. Country.
I mean, yeah, yeah, well done. I mean, hello,
But
welcome.
yeah, we'll take a subscriber. We've got
Yeah.
4
4 at least.
at least. Next question is, which way do you wipe?
Wipe what?
Next question.
Down.
It.
This was a country music podcast to go into the last one. Tell you what, I bet you're thinking it was better when we were singing Colder Weather, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then the final question is a wee festival hot take. So are you ready to do Snog, Marry, Avoid? Moving on.
What was that little?
Okay.
Okay.
Snog, Marry, Avoid. Matthew Clewes. Are you ready?
I'm first. Okay.
Kelsea Ballerini.
Oh, she's done it.
Megan Maroney.
Oh, she's gone there. Shit. Right.
Ella Langley.
Oh. Okay. This is top 3. Okay.
The floor is yours.
I am avoiding Ella Langley.
Okay.
I think that
Because you don't want Riley Green's sloppy seconds.
the issue is I don't think she looks like at me like she loves me, and that's the problem.
Fair
Um,
enough.
yeah, it's fair. I think that I don't know. I think she'd be quite stern.
Okay.
I don't need to think about this too much. I really don't. Ella Langley, I just feel, yeah, I'll avoid Ella Langley. Love her though. Think she's great. Yeah, very much a fan. Who am I going to snog? Who am I going to marry? This is hard. Okay, I'm thinking that I'm going to snog Megan Maroney and I'm going to marry Kelsea Ballerini.
I knew that's what the answers would be.
It was hard though. I did think about marrying Megan.
No, it wasn't.
I
That wasn't
did.
hard.
I did.
Okay. I did.
Okay. Okay. So, can I propose to her then? Is that what's going to
Yeah,
happen?
yeah, crack on, babe.
Okay. Snog, marry, avoid. Georgette
me.
Brookes. Du-du-du-du. Luke Grimes. Riley Green
Oh,
and Bailey Zimmerman. Do we know each other well or
we
what?
know each other so well. Gut punch with Luke Grimes. Whew.
Are you blushing a little bit?
A little bit. I am going to avoid Bailey Zimmerman,
Yeah.
and it kills me to say that, but there's too much chaos there. If we're both, do you know what? Like when chaos meets chaos, no one's getting anything done.
No.
No one is finishing one single sentence. So
Okay.
I'm going to avoid Bailey Zimmerman. Oh,
Okay.
Luke Grimes and Riley Green. I'm going to snog Riley Green.
Yeah.
Snog
Yeah.
Riley Green, and I'm going to marry Luke Grimes.
Of course you are.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Because then I
saw
can
that coming.
snog him forever.
Exactly. You got to think longer.
Got to think long term in these decisions.
So true. It's so
So I
true.
have like a midterm goal, long term goal.
Absolutely.
Just lips in Luke Grimes.
So congratulations on your marriage to Luke Grimes.
Thank you so much.
We'll be double dating soon with Kelsea Ballerini.
Absolutely. Okay, it's time for the quiz.
It's time for the quiz.
Have I got some more country news for you?
Absolutely. I hope you do. And you are leading this at the moment.
I am leading. Da, da, da. Sam Barber just did a pop-up show in London. But what did he use as his stage?
It was a truck.
It was a truck.
Get in there.
Well done. Which C2C alumni has announced their Truck Still Works tour this week?
Brad Paisley.
Yeah.
I really had to overthink that a minute. I was like, wait a second. Yeah.
How funny though that was your hot take and that's my question. We're
Connected.
We're in
We
the brain.
are aligned.
What is the name of Morgan Wallen's new song that he has recently teased?
Fuck. Producer Mia's probably gonna be screaming at me. I can just sense it. What's it called? I've actually seen. I don't know. You have to tell me.
Superman.
Oh, I wouldn't have got that. Superman, is it?
Superman. Maybe just check that, producer Mia. I'm pretty sure it's called Superman.
He's being
Is
a
it
bit
for his
bold.
kid?
He's got a kid.
What?
Wait,
Morgan Wallen has a child, yeah.
What?
Matthew Clewes, come on. Yeah, he has
Sorry?
a child. He has an ex-fiance.
So have I missed this completely?
Yeah, the kid's like, what, 4?
How did I not know this? Why does he never talk about the kid? That's completely swept my brain.
Is he called Indigo?
I'm not the biggest Morgan Wallen fan.
That's a hot take. Final question. 2 out of 3 so far. What Luke Combs song has just surpassed 1 billion streams on Spotify?
When it rains, it pours.
I don't think that's right.
No, it is, isn't it?
I thought it was Beautiful Crazy.
Oh, stop it.
Producer
I
Mia.
just sung it as well. Oh no, I think it is Beautiful Crazy now, but
Yeah, it's Beautiful Crazy. 2 out of 4, Matt.
Oh,
Do you want to sing Beautiful Crazy instead?
beautiful, crazy.
Is that it? Is that all we're getting?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
I believe I'm still in the lead then.
You are like drastically in the lead, which isn't good, is it? For me. It's good for you, not for me.
Well, I feel like you're just going to ask 4 really hard questions next week.
I absolutely will. You got 4 last time, right?
Yeah, because I'm fucking mint.
So the score is currently 8. 8. But I've done one more round than you. So
Oh, well, that's not good for you, is it?
it's not good for me. No, thank you for reminding me.
Okay, well, they have to be like on par with that difficulty.
Okay, well now I know that the game is about to be stepped up.
No, it's not my fault you don't know anything.
I got literally about Morgan Wallen. That's got me.
Do you know, as we grow as a podcast, you know, like podcasts they give a name to their followers. Like,
Yes.
Call Her Daddy is the Daddy Gang. Girls in Low Places has Gilpers. What are our fans going to be called? Choochers.
Chooches.
Choo-choos.
The chooches. The Hoochies,
The Hoochies.
which begs the question even more is, we need that drink. They're thirsty. The Hoochies are thirsty.
They're thirsty. You have been listening to Chatter Hoochee, a 65 country podcast.
Remember to like, follow, and subscribe at 65.country. And also, we're now on TikTok at Chatter Hoochee.